I said, oh my God, so God even moving in the nail shop. I text my husband when it happened, and I said, babe, I said, not God delivered a message to me at the nail shop with the wrong nail color. Baby, if God got a message for you and he wants you to get it, baby, he gonna get it to you. My toes were painted the wrong color. I still like the color, but that's literally the color and the numbers that God... Welcome back. Oh my goodness. So, y'all, it's so important to have a relationship with God. I'll be dyeing my hair today, but of course I just wanted to take this time since I was dyeing my hair to come and just share things that I've been experiencing while on my walk with God. So, just to give y'all background story before I get into the actual story. This week it was good. Like, we had some things happen. Like, we're currently looking for a new home to move or whatever. And last Sunday, we ended up going to just like ride neighborhoods, do it the old school way instead of just looking on Zillow on the internet. And we end up finding maybe like 3 or 4 rent houses or whatever. Some were kind of like out of our price range, but maybe something we could think about swinging. So we just end up getting the numbers or whatever, calling and just getting information. So, of course, with my work week was pretty cool. Nothing too major there either. But I would say for my business, it has been a very busy and active week because last week, I felt like God was putting it in my spirit for me to do a giveaway for my business. And I'm like, okay, well, if it's a faith-based brand, you know, I'm a faith-based loctician. So I was like, yeah, I think that'd be cool to do a giveaway and just to give away like somebody that has locks to do them like a free retwist and style. Because I'm all about it. Because, you know, it's more blessed to give than it is to receive. So, you know, I was kind of nervous about it. And I'm like, oh my God, Lord, like, what if it's a lot of people, you know, that sign up for it or whatever. But y'all, long story short, I posted the giveaway on, I want to say this was maybe like Monday, Tuesday, because I was just like dragging my feet about it. So I thought I was gonna get like an influx of like comments, and the only thing I said to do was to just follow me on my Instagram page, follow me on my YouTube page, and that's it. And then just comment below that they was done or whatever, and that would be pretty much it. So it is now what Thursday, Friday. I'm like, oh my God, like nobody has literally responded to me doing their hair for free or whatever. So I'm like, okay. Long story short, too, like I just signed up to use Boosky. So there was a sales rep that called me from Boosky and was just like, hey, I just want to help you use a few features that they have for Boosky or whatever. And one of the features that they have is Boost. And Boost pretty much is where they take your Boosky page and they boost it up so that way people can see your page, make it visible, and then they'll contact you or whatever, and they make like a certain amount of commission off of it. So long story short, y'all, I did that, and literally the next hour that I just went ahead and stepped out on faith, because I said, oh my God, Lord, like what if I get a client today? How am I going to be able to compensate? But my business hours for my locks is literally after I get off from my job. So that's like from 6 to like 11 o'clock or whatever, because typically that just allows me to do like one head a day in the evening if that's what I want to do. So I ended up getting a client that day, you guys. He was a cool client, by the way, so I really liked it there. And I said, okay, Lauren, like I know I'm gonna have to like trust you in this area. I know that you wouldn't bring me crazies off the street, because that was one of my things too. I was like, Lord, I feel like you have called me, you know, to service the kingdom with doing locks and things like that. So I'm like, you know, I kind of got to, not kind of, I have to trust that the Lord is going to bring me and provide me good clients as well. So he definitely did that. So then, on Friday, I was kind of like freaking out because I'm like, okay, like, you know, self-doubt starts to kind of like kick in because I'm like, if I'm giving a style away, 2 styles away for free or whatever, and nobody is biting. I post on my Instagram, I post on my YouTube, I post on my TikTok, and literally nobody's doing it. So then I decided to make a post, and I was like, okay, maybe I need to make more posts. So I made more posts that Friday, but with me making the more posts, I end up getting anxious on Friday. So as I'm at work trying to like do both things or whatever, like I really started to become like really anxious. And I'm like, oh my God, like, why am I so anxious? And I could feel it rising up on myself. And I'm like, okay, Lord, I know I have to trust you. And like, one of the things about it is not only with me, with my business, is us moving, trying to find a house in the right amount of time. And then I'm also kind of like freaking out about that because like we almost have enough money to move for a deposit or whatever, but it's like, as far as what God is literally showing us and calling us to, it's like we don't have the money for it. So I'm like, okay, Lord, like I'm trying to calculate the Lord's step in every single thing, and it made me become anxious. So tomorrow is Mother's Day. So I was like, okay, well, my son's birthday is actually Monday, but we celebrating it today. We end up getting him a hotel suite. We'll stay with him, and then maybe like 1 or 2 of his friends or whatever, go get in the pool and all that and celebrate his birthday. So, you know, it's just a lot going on. So I said, okay, I want to get my toes done for Mother's Day or whatever. So I went on my lunch break to get my toes done. Now, remind y'all, I told y'all I was feeling anxious. So as I get to the nail shop, I'm kind of like, oh my God, like, okay, I'm anxious. I know this is not something that God calls me to be anxious. So I literally, as I sat down in the seat, I started to, I was like, okay, let me just read my Bible. And I literally pull up my Bible app and start reading my Bible. So as I'm pulling up my Bible app, you know, I started to read, and he started to speak to me about some of the gifts that he has literally just given me, like just being 100% transparent. I know a lot of people that know me may not even understand it, but I do believe that God has blessed me. Not I believe, he has showed me that I do have the ability to be prophetic. Maybe not necessarily all the time, but he definitely has shown me that he has given me the gift of being able to be prophetic. So that's something that's a new development for me. But y'all, he literally continues to show up and show out and continue and to confirm that gift for me. So I get to the nail salon, I'm sitting in a chair, and I remind you, when I first walked in, you know, they tell you to pick your color. So I picked my color. So this color was more so like, it's orange, but it was more on a like yellow carroty type of orange, like a color up from the color carrot orange. So it was like, again, yellow and orange or whatever. So I picked that color. Now, never, you guys, ever has this happened to me at a nail salon. So I get the little pedicure, I get the basic, baby, because listen, all I need is the basic, and I need my toes looking cute, okay? So I get the basic or whatever, and as she starts to polish, I'm not even looking at the polish. I'm literally sitting here reading my Bible, you guys. So I look, and she painted like 2 toes, and then she was just like, is this the color that you like? So I looked down, and y'all, I noticed that it was the wrong color. I was like, this is not necessarily the color that I chose. But as the box was laying there, and I'll insert a picture here, the box was laying there, and the number 713 was on it. And because God has shown me this new gift and being able to interpret numbers and how he speaks to me and things that he wants me to know, I literally was like, okay, this is the color that Jesus wanted me to put on my feet, you guys. So it was just very funny. So I took a picture of it, and I said, okay, let me look it up. So y'all, I looked it up. I looked it up, you guys. And it was the verse where it says, do not worry about tomorrow, for today has enough worries. y'all, that about blew me out my socks. Now, he has showed me in numbers, but like, I'm always amazed and astonished. Like, there's when you walk with God, there's never anything that won't be like stunning and shocking to you. I love my journey with the Lord, and I know that he takes me through a process. So I said, oh my God, he just answered a prayer. Now, what I forgot to tell you all, before I started reading my Bible, like, I literally Google search a lot of things that I go through as far as in my spiritual journey. So in my spiritual journey, I typically like to Google some things just to see if a Bible verse will come up or some type of encouragement from a biblical standpoint can help me. So I literally Google, and I'm about to insert that search in here now because I took a screenshot of it just to make sure that I'm like literally giving y'all how the Lord works in my life, okay? So I literally Google, I said, why do we get anxious when God tells us to do something? Because I'm anxious about the post, anxious about almost everything, because my life is literally about to change in the next couple of months, from house, business, like everything. So I know I looked at the Google search, but I really just didn't see nothing, so I just left it alone or whatever. And then that's when I started to read my Bible. I said, girl, you know you can just find them answers in the Bible, so let's just, you know, I'm typically on Bible plans, and it's kind of crazy because no matter what Bible plan I'm on, it could be something about dreams or ambition or anything. God will literally use those Bible plans that I've had to directly speak to my situation. So I went to the Bible plan, started reading. He answered a question for me too on whether or not I should even share or to say that he has given me this gift and this ability. But he confirmed it to me multiple ways this week that I am supposed to share this gift of being prophetic, and it's something new for me, and it'll be something new for the people that are around me, but this is a gift that God has given me, and I truly believe that I am supposed to acknowledge. Sorry you guys, because it's my son. This is a gift that I'm supposed to use. He literally said, like, if God is doing something in your life, and this is what he showed me in the Bible verses, if God is doing something in your life, typically he does those things for you to share to other people, to be able to testify and to be able to bring him honor. So with me sharing the gift that I have now, it also glorifies him and magnifies him in the magnitude to where a lot of Christians, a lot of people that are unbelievers, everybody put God in a box. Like, they literally put God in a box and just say, oh, God can only do this, God can only do that. Baby, God can work wonders. He's magnificent, he's omnipotent, he's everywhere all the time. And these situations that I'm describing to you all explain exactly his characteristics. So I read that, and literally I'm just like, oh my God, he answered my prayer. And like, it's funny because I said, what should I title this video? And I really felt like God needed me to have something physical in order for me to calm down, not be anxious, and to know that he is with me. So of course, you know, when you get your toes painted, you know what I'm saying, that's 2-3 weeks, you know what I'm saying, even a month, just depending on, you know, how them toes grow and how they looking, okay? So now I literally have a physical reminder that God told me not to worry, not to be anxious, because my toes are painted a cute orange. I don't necessarily think I should, I don't know, maybe I'll insert a picture of my toes for you guys, because I know that's the whole thing on the internet, but listen. Yeah, but literally, he wanted me to know that, you guys, in any message that I come out with, this is literally just how God moves in my life, and I just want to be able to share what God is doing in my life. Y'all see my grays, they're going away, because listen, honey, the black, baby, I need the black back, okay? Because I be looking old, y'all. I'm only, you know what I'm saying, 30, 31, I'm finna be 32, and the grays in the front, it just be giving. And the reason why I dye my hair in the back is because sometimes, you know, when you have all black locks, lint attracts to them, so I always try to, like, retouch the back of my hair, so that way when I do styles, because I'm about to style my hair for Mother's Day, it doesn't get, I mean, you know, like, you can't see the lint and stuff like that. Like, I dye my lint. They tell you you can't take it out, which you can't take it out because you would destroy your locks. So I just dye mine or whatever. And I did use Beijing, if anybody wants to know what I use. But literally, I just wanted to come and share that quick message that, y'all, like, please don't put God in the box. Like, please do not put God in the box. But I'm sharing this also just so you all know that once you start to walk with God, he will begin to reveal himself to you all. And I don't believe that he reveals himself in a manner and in a way where you cannot receive it. You know what I'm saying? I said, oh my God, so God even moving in the nail shop. I text my husband when it happened, and I said, babe, I said, not God delivered a message to me at the nail shop with the wrong nail color. Baby, if God got a message for you and he wants you to get it, baby, he gonna get it to you. My toes were painted the wrong color. I still like the color, but that's literally the color and the number that God used to prophesy, well, not necessarily prophesy, but to get a message to me. And this message also to many may be to literally, don't worry. If God showed up for me in a situation where I was getting my toes painted and told me not to worry, imagine how much more he cares, not only for me, but for you all as well. Like, God is faithful, you guys. And I just feel like I should share this too. Like lately, maybe over like last year, whatever, I do have 4 children. It used to be so easy for me to tithe. And I want to say in my last maybe like year and a half, it became harder for me to tithe, because I'm like, Lord, I got these 4 kids. There's so many things to take care of for them. So I have been I tithe, but I wasn't tithing consistently. And right now, that's probably another reason why I was really anxious yesterday too, is because I said to myself that I will make a commitment to tithe what I'm supposed to tithe every single time that I'm paid, regardless of what bills I have. Like my son's birthday is Mother's Day, like, and I got a trip coming up too. And I'm like, Lord, like, you know what I'm saying? If I give my tithe, then what does that mean for everything else that's happening around me? But guess what? I have to trust and believe that God is going to move and do things for me. And another reason why I got so anxious is because I'm trying to calculate it. I said, okay, well, God, if you're going to provide for me while I'm doing hair or whatever that case may be, then that means I got to be ready and available. And then my mind goes literally 100 miles per hour, whatever. 100 miles per hour. But y'all, I just wanted to come and to share that, and I'll have more messages, of course, because this is a new gift that God has given me, and I'm pretty sure I'll have more detailed, more specific messages. But this message is really just a testimony of how real God be in my life, and I just wanted to be obedient to share how God moves in my life, because there could be somebody on the other end of the screen literally that is starting to have the same experiences, but nobody is talking about it, because I started to experience this maybe 2 or 3 years ago and didn't understand exactly what was happening. And I was looking up angel numbers, and of course when there's numbers in the kingdom of God, there's also numbers in like witchcraft and other things that are not of God. So I started looking up angel numbers and starting to say, oh, okay, well, these are angel numbers. But through me meeting different believers that also get numbers as well, they show me where to look up these numbers, which is the Concordance. So that's something new that I'm implementing, and literally since I started implementing that, God has been giving me more numbers on more numbers on more numbers on more numbers. So this is something very real that's happening in my life, and I just really wanted to share that, because it could be somebody out there that's experiencing this and thinking that they're crazy. But you're not crazy. God just has a certain way of speaking to you, and he does not speak to everybody the same way. Some people get dreams, some people get visions. Like he's recently showed up for me in dreams to prophesy to someone. I'll share that message when I feel like it's the right time. But for now, I know for sure that he did have me prophesy to somebody, and that person did confirm that. So that also confirmed the gift that he has given me as well. So, yeah, I just wanted to come and share that experience, you guys. Of course, like, subscribe. If you got any questions, comment. Like, I would love to have you guys with me on my journey, because God is literally about to blow my mind. He's about to blow my family's mind. Like, even with the house that we're about to move into, you guys, like, I even felt the spirit. He had me prophesy to my own self and my own situation earlier this week, and he's about to show up and show out. So I'm just pretty much just planting a little seed right here on YouTube, and y'all finna watch this baby grow with me, okay? But y'all have a great day. To all my mothers out there, have a great Mother's Day. Like, girl, y'all deserve it, baby. Go get that food, get your hair done, baby. Do anything that you feel that God has called you to do to celebrate yourself. But yeah, I love y'all, and I'll see y'all next time. And have a great day. I love y'all with the love of Christ.